Privileged Access Governance, or PAG, is an integration solution from OneIdentity that closes the gap between privileged access and standard user identities across the enterprise. It integrates OneIdentity's IGA product, Identity Manager, with our PAM product, Safeguard. Let's take a look at a customer example. A large financial company, and they've got a problem. They have hundreds of applications. They have millions of users, both internal and external. They have over 50 administrators, each with privileged accounts that are being used daily, have extensive data protection regulations, and also have a variety of enterprise access. So the problem is, well, how do they manage and govern all of their enterprise users and all their privileged account users in one centralized platform instead of having to manage it by two separate products, an IGA and a PAM solution, as separate silos? Well, the solution is to integrate their OneIdentity Manager IGA product with their OneIdentity Safeguard PAM product using the Privileged Access Governance integration. Let's take a look. So let's look at a brief demo of the PAG integration. OneIdentity Manager provides a centralized portal for requests, approvals, and auditing for Safeguard. Users can request things like password release, SSH keys, RDP, SSH, and Telnet sessions. Users can also request Safeguard privilege accounts and group memberships. OneIdentity Manager also provides attestations for Safeguard. Administrators can create new attestation campaigns by adapting one of the large number of provided attestations or create new ones. Reviewers can review the attestation reports and validate if the current assignments are correct or not, and if incorrect, can initiate an automatic removal of the permission. With the OneIdentity Manager integration, you can also define policies to detect rule violations, such as toxic combinations of permissions. Here's an example of a rule not allowing a user to have the developer role and domain admin role at the same time. It will show who is violating this rule and provides the ability to allow by exception or deny it and remove the offending permission. Yes, Privileged Access Governance integration bridges that gap between OneIdentity's IGA solution, Identity Manager, and our PAM solution, Safeguard. It provides a centralized platform with a 360-degree view of all users' accounts and activities. It enables you to define and enforce rule policies, to detect and correct improper redundant access to privileged accounts, and provide ongoing certification and attestation of PAM access. It also gives you a unified identity lifecycle management and provisioning processes that eliminate administration silos and redundant tasks. In our example, the large financial company was able to get a unified governance process to include all classes of users, policies, and applications, including their privileged users.